Hello, nice to see you again. Mark here today with the MIO MiVue Drive 55. This is available in 5-inch and 6-inch, and it is a sat-nav with a difference because it also has a built-in dash cam, which seems like a really obvious idea, but this is the first time I've seen this. It also has the traffic management channel built in, so you can get traffic alerts and you get lifetime maps and safety camera updates included as well. This mounts to your windscreen via a suction mount, and it has a quick release which is not as quick as I'd like. The actual main power gets plugged into the unit itself rather than the mount, so you will have to unplug this every time you want to take it out, but you can see it clips in and it's nice and sturdy. Wire just hangs down to the side. Along with the camera on the back, there's the power button if you want to turn this on and off, and that can be moved around. The camera can be swiveled to get it in the perfect location. Nothing on the right hand side, nothing on the bottom, but you get a SD card slot and a 16 gig card is included, and this allows you to record footage straight out of the box. You don't have to buy anything else. Along with the memory card, you get the power supply that you just saw, not the longest cable I've tried out, and you also get the usual bump manuals, quick start guides, things like that. The dashcam works really well. You get the GPS information in the bottom right, and having a camera in your car that you don't have to think about means that if any accidents do happen, you've got footage straight away. So here's a couple of chances just driving up the hard shoulder. If they'd caused an accident, it would have been captured on camera. You can also see the details pretty good here. So you've got the reg plate of the car in front should something happen there and you need the registration number, and it's quite a nice wide angled shot, so you can actually see across all the lanes of the motorway. And here, when we go under the shadow, the camera will adjust still. It does get a little bit confused, as most cameras do when you come out into the light, but it very quickly adjusts back to normal viewing. So the camera works really well, and as I already mentioned, you've got the GPS coordinates in the bottom right, and that's getting logged to the card as well. So you've got the video file, and that's paired with an NMEA file. You can import those into something like the GPS Visualizer website. So here's the file itself. It's logged all the various GPS data, and when you simply click to open the file in GPS Visualizer, this is a free to use website, you can then plot it to a map. It will map it out. It's broken up into chunks, so if you wanted to see your entire journey, you'd need to combine all the chunks together, but there's a short snippet from my trip. The actual interface itself is nice, big button interface. You've got Find, Map, My Places. You've got a camera button to allow you to adjust the camera. The interface, though, I do find a little bit unintuitive at times. So here I wasn't quite sure how to get out of the camera. You eventually have to tap around the top of the screen, you'll get back out. And I've found this to be a little bit sluggish in use. It looks okay, nice big buttons, but it just feels a little bit slow. It feels a little bit like a GPS maybe from the early 2000s rather than a modern GPS. So for example, when you find, you've got city, area, addresses, I'd rather just be able to type something in to a search bar as you do on the TomTom and just have it come up. But never mind, other people prefer this kind of interface. So here I'm typing London, or trying to type London, press OK, it will bring up a list of areas it's detected. Simply click the area you want to go and hit go. You then have the fastest route calculated first. It will also calculate the most economic, easiest and shortest, although you will be waiting some time. Here's the economic route being calculated, and it took a good few minutes to do so. Once the various options have been calculated, you can easily switch between them and then press go to start your journey. Each of the routes is indicated via a different coloured line, so it's very easy to see the differences. After a week of use, I took a road trip at the bank holiday, and I got this error before setting off, so I couldn't film this in use. I had to switch back to my TomTom. To get this working again, I had to press this reset button on the back. So instead, I've simulated a route just so you get a feel for what it's like when you're driving out and about.
Keep right, then turn left. Turn left, James Watt Queensway, then take the third exit at the roundabout, in 80 yards. At the roundabout, take the third exit.
So as you can hear there, this has a very robotic sounding voice. It's not overly pleasant, but it does the job. But it also does try and read out the names, which is very handy, especially if you're looking for road signs. You don't need to glance at the screen, you'll hear it spoken to you. I found traffic alerts to pop up regularly, although there wasn't really much it did with them. Maybe that's just the journeys I've been on, but it didn't offer to reroute me. It simply warned me that a traffic alert had been noted. So it's quite a mixed bag, this little gadget. On the one hand, it's got some great innovative technology. Combining a sat-nav with the camera is a fantastic idea. I've not seen it done before. But on the other hand, I find the interface to be a bit sluggish and a bit dated. It doesn't feel overly modern. And of course, there's that crazy memory problem. I've no idea what caused it. Hasn't happened again. Maybe a software update will fix it. Maybe resetting it fixes it. I don't know. Just be aware that considering the price, this doesn't feel like a really top-notch sat-nav, and I'd find it very difficult to recommend this over one of the top-end TomToms. I hope you found this short review useful. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe. Thanks for watching.